Hi everyone, my name is Thalia and welcome to day 4 of 12 Days of Anime. And today I will be talking about my favorite romance series from 2014. So this will be a top 5 as well. I want to do one honorable mention in this one because it is not really a romance. It is kind of, but there's not too much romance going on in the series when it's about like two people falling in love. It's not really like that. The one that I want to mention is KAMIGAMI no ASOBI, and this was my first reversed harem that I've ever seen in my life, and that happened this year, and I really loved the series. And I just want to mention this one. So if you like reverse harems and it's about like gods and all that stuff, and it actually has a really interesting story as well, and there is romance, but it's not like typical shoujo romance series. So it's not like between two people like having their drama and all that stuff, because there is one girl and there's a lot of guys, so it's kind of different. Speaking of harems, I didn't mention nisekoi, so that's a shame. So I really had to do that because this is a good one as well, so I recommend this fully. I will go on with my top 5, and on number 5 is ISSHUUKAN Friends. Now this one also didn't have too much romance. It was more about like friends, but the guy was obviously in love with the girl, and this series just had a lot of feels and heartbreaking moments because the girl has an illness that she forgets stuff that happened. So that is a horrible thing to happen if you want to be friends with someone, and if you really want to be more than friends with someone. So the whole story is very interesting how they handled it, and I'm pretty satisfied with the ending, although I wouldn't mind knowing more about it, like more romance between the two. I wouldn't mind that, but yeah, I'm satisfied with how it ended and how the story went and how the characters are, and the animation is pretty special as well, and I'm liking the music in there as well. I remember having a lot more feels because of how they handled everything. So yeah, ISSHUUKAN Friends is on number 5. Then on number 4 I have BOKURA wa MINNA KAWAISOU. Now this one was really cute and the animation was so adorable with like the pastel colors and all that stuff, and the characters were very interesting as well, because the girl who is the main character together with another guy, but the girl was just very interesting because she is very shy, she doesn't say a lot, and she just reads a lot of books. So the male character is actually interesting because he kind of makes her realize that there's more than just her own world with like her books and all that stuff, and he tries to get closer to her, but it's very difficult because she is kind of a loner. So it's just very interesting how the story progresses and how they become friends and all that stuff, and how they interact or try to interact with each other. And all the other characters are very funny to me, and there's one in particular that is drunk most of the times, grieving over ex-boyfriends, that I really like. She's just so funny, and the other ones are as well. It's just very enjoyable anime. On number 3 I have Golden Time. So I don't know if a lot of people will agree with me. There's people who kind of hate it on the series because there is a lot of drama in there, but yeah, and not only the drama, but just also Ghost Banri being in there is something that people didn't really like, but it is, for me, a very interesting story. I really like how they handled the drama, although sometimes it was a little bit much, but I really liked it. So I was really at the edge of my seat every time with every episode, and when there was a cliffhanger, I just really had to see it. I actually marathoned the series from like the first half of it because I wasn't watching it, but then people recommended it to me, and I watched the first 12 episodes just in one day, and then I was waiting every week for a new episode, and I was just so excited. I remember being so excited for every new episode that was coming out, and I just really liked it. So that is something that I would rewatch, and the characters I did really enjoy, although some characters didn't have enough screen time and all that stuff, but they were very interesting. And just feels, I had a lot of feels with the series as well. On number 2 is OOKAMI SHOUJO. So this is one from this season. It's like one episode that we have left, yeah, and then it's done. But I really, really like the series. I just really like the comedy that is in there, and I really like the male main character. He is just so, I really like him. He's kind of badass, and he just gets to know his true self kind of, and he changes throughout the series because of a girl, and I like it when that happens in anime. So sometimes you could say people could get annoyed by the female character, main character, but I don't really feel that way. I do feel like she's doing stupid stuff all the time, but I just kind of laugh at it, and I just accepted that already, that is just her character, that is the way she is. So I actually like the situations where she is doing stupid stuff. It's very funny to me, so I just laugh at it, like I said. So yeah, for me, this one is on number 2. I didn't think I would like this one as much, because it kind of seemed like a cliche shoujo romance anime, but I ended up really loving it. This is one of the series that I'm waiting for every week, and when it comes out I watch it immediately. Even though I have to catch up with other anime, I want to watch this one first. So that already says a lot. So that is on number 2. And on number 1 is HARU Ride, of course. This one just had so many feels, and I was just so excited for every new episode. I couldn't wait. I really want to marathon it again whenever I have the time, because I enjoyed it so much, and especially the characters, the 2 main characters, their connection. I really love their connection, and like the fact that we had backstories and all that stuff about how they used to be, and then you can kind of see them growing back together, and there's some drama in there as well, like I already mentioned, that I like, but it's not too much drama. It is okay, because they always find good ways to kind of resolve it and talk about it, so that is something that I like as well. But just how the characters interact with each other, but especially the 2 main characters, they just, it's beautiful. It's just very beautiful to see, and you can, like, there's no one thinking that would not ship those 2 main characters together. It seems like they are meant for each other. They are meant for each other. It's too obvious. Like, if you don't want them together, something is wrong with you. Sorry to tell you that, but I might see why you would not ship them if you're like at half of the series. But if you keep watching, it's just very good. I really recommend this romance series. It is just so exciting and so beautiful, and the animation and the music, the music is so good as well. That is something that I really liked about this series. So, and the animation, of course, that was kind of special as well. It kind of reminded me of ISSHUUKAN Friends, kind of, so that was good. So no complaints about any of that. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your favorite romance series was of this year. You can give me a top 5 as well. I don't know if I watched every romance series. I think I did, because I'm really into romance shoujo kind of series, and yeah, I just want to be up to date with that kind of stuff. I really want a romance series, 1 or 2 every season. Like, I try to watch all of them. So yeah, that's kind of it. So just like I said, let me know your favorite. I will see you soon. Bye.